Hello. I when making this video, I just thought of this. This is definitely gonna take longer than 3 minutes. Uh, so yeah, if you still want to consider it, watch it. Otherwise, just disregard it. Um, to, I thought in the beginning that I was coming to this hackathon and was doing things, building great product, but in finally, I just come to the realization that I do this for me. And throughout this whole month of learning through and working through it, I learned so much about business. Um, and that would help me quite a lot with business skill. That is okay. Yeah. Mm, well, and which is why this app is literally, I just made it because it's as a for a younger version of myself. If if I'm back in like 4 or 5 years ago, this would be something that I would love to use because I was really struggling. And yeah, and now when I have another friend that I care about so much, and I can see them struggling, and they're not doing well, and that's why making it. Well, anyway, enough of me rambling. Let's get started right into the video. Meet Alicia. She's around the age 25 to 36, and she's prefer casual shirt, t-shirt, and jeans. But she's working as an independent professional photographer. At the moment, since she's running kind of photographing business, she's feeling a bit bored and stuck, sometimes desperate and even overwhelming with the work of running the business, trying to chase clients. So she's trying to avoid cheap clients and some desperation in her feeling. Because what she truly wants is just create the memory and the moment for other people to be able to look back. We are going to help her to be in the transformation journey, and it involved the first thing is the presentation skill. She's gonna learn how to be influenced with the people she's talking to, with the people online, so that people can trust her and believe that her service is great for them. Because the thing is, the how much the service costs is based on how good she is at presenting it, how much people think it's worth. So that's the first step of the journey is presentation. Then the app is going to help her with the marketing, how to get people to be able to find her from the internet, attracts people to her page, from the page getting people, inspiring people to buy what elements that people are looking for in order for that to happen. We are talking about a relationship. The relationship involves the relationship with the current customer and also the relationship with the future potential customer. Because not everybody is ready to buy when she's ready to sell her service. They might be just in the pyramid of looking for more information. And this is going to help her building the relationship with the potential customer until they are ready to buy. And then after these fundamentals work on, we're gonna talk about fitness. Here's the thing: working in the photography, it requires a lot of outdoor. You're gonna be in the cold. You're gonna take pictures of sport. You got to run with the people to be able to capture those moments. So you need a good level of fitness. This app is going to help in that kind of journey. And finally, is a game, right? You want to be able to have fun. That's the main point of doing the freelancing business. You doing something meaningful, but you need to have fun. This is what our app experience gonna give for the photographer. Well, I had quite a good feedback on it, which gonna be shown at the end of this video. and it's kind of worth around 3,000. But for this kind of package that I'll go with $296. Well, for the first couple lucky people. To use the app, put your website here, and at the moment we are just making it very short and sweet, and then you will have a full list of what showing you how it works and everything else, and all the information that can help you with changing your website.
Well, I guess professional or not, as long as the quality is good, it does not matter. Carrot carrot, I am in the moment of transitioning from hobby to work, but at the moment focused more on writing. I am a busy person, so I try my best to balance things out.
Networking as a freelance with college, yes, is hard. There's no many instances. You are a wedding photographer. There is close to none platforms that offer passive income based on your previous work, like prints or personal work being printed as books to sell online. You have to go with Shopify or Squarespace, but none of them directly connected with quality suppliers or handling distribution. Summarizing, referral work from your network and passive income based on your work.
I think attracting new clients is probably going to be hardest. Getting your name and prices, abilities out to possible clients can be a challenge, even finding them depending on what you do.
Modern cameras make the technical side so easy to get exposure and focus right. Anybody can take good photos. This means many businesses now use the cheapest or in-house snappers instead of paying a real pro. Marketing yourself is probably the key to getting work. I always found word of mouth worked for me, but these days social media is popular. The problem with social media is you're up against half the people who own a camera these days.
I did own my own business for 25 years. Most big companies already have their own in-house or preferred photographic company. Allow at least 7 years to get established. It doesn't happen overnight. Finally, it needs 110% commitment to Soost. If you don't have that, don't even think about it.
To be a successful professional, you either have to get a paid job as an in-house photographer that are rarer than rocking horse dung these days, or you need to go out as self-employed or set up your own company. And that's where things start drifting away from being a photographer and into being someone who runs a business. I found that probably 80% of my time was tied up with running the business, and only 20% of the time doing the fun bits. Modern cameras are actually much easier to use, leading to a market that's somewhat saturated. Lots of traditional avenues, press photography being a prime example. BITD, every town had its own local paper that had at least one or more staff photographers. Now, there's hardly any local papers, and the groups that produce the few that are out there pretty much use photos harvested from social media. Shot on camera phones because they're free, aren't available anymore.
It's done to death and smartphones are very good these days. Move on.
It is possible to make a career in photography still, but as has been said already, it is hard, and how successful you are probably comes down to how good you are at marketing your business.
In addition to the drawbacks mentioned above, you will also be up against all the hobby photographers who will give their photographs away for the warm glow feeling and seeing their name in print.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, and then, I just did a lot of stuff in that. Wait a minute. We're still recording. Oh, I can't believe you sit through all that testimonials and stuff that doing for the proof. Well, I guess if you are looking for some dark secret, well, that's it. Yeah, I would. I'll give you something I prepared earlier, if you're still interested, of course. So yeah, basically, It's just a story of how I get into it. So at first, I really not really know what to try on, and then I guess the idea was I'm gonna ask people about what their problem is, and yeah, eventually I find out that it's um find out the nature of photography, and until I just realize a lot of them is just struck or on quite a number of things. And as I talk to do a half development of a product, I talk to them and see if that's a good idea. And it was a lot of people are already having a lot of advertisement on social media. So it seemed for them that they are not really needed for the product because they are more of established kind already, and it's a little bit of a risk as well. But some of the young people, they kind of, yeah, like it's quite a risk to try. And something I learned is that it's really much just about testing the market, and understanding the product, because it I mean, if I can do it again, I would not take the whole time to build this product. Well, technically, I did take a bit of time building it. It's very, very minimal. But yeah, definitely, I will do it in the market testing a little bit more structure. Well, that's about it. That's the secret. And well, among all the proof and all the cool stuff, there's some hidden stuff that is not so great. Well, I mean, what's the chance that you're gonna watch this, right? I thought you would be off by 3 minutes mark. Well, anyway, that's it. Well, if you can, you just leave me a comment down below, and yeah, maybe we can talk at some point. All right, I'll see you then.